Hey YouTubers, this is going to be a general reading for Scorpio. Last but not least. So it's going to be in love. It's going to be for the second half of April to 2021. I don't know where I was going with that. So we'll go ahead and get started. I'm going to be doing this spread from here on out. Hopefully if y'all like it, let me know. I think it'll be more informative and definitely give you a bigger depth in the reading. So we'll go ahead and pull for my self-made oracle deck first for Scorpio. Messages do we have for Scorpio and love? An unfillable void. Too many games are being played. It's game over. And this is weighing heavily on me. So at the bottom of the deck we have think about it. So Scorpio, maybe there's some type of void that you're not able to fill. Maybe it's you or your person. Maybe someone's playing a little too many games, being deceptive, maybe just lying and not being very truthful, being sneaky. It's game over. Okay, so maybe it's gotten to between you and your person. It's definitely looks like it might be where you've probably had, there's nothing more further that can be done to correct the situation. So I feel like you, at this point, maybe that's how you feel, like it's game over. It's game over. Okay, and this is weighing heavily on me. So maybe it's something that you're not really wanting to do, but maybe given the circumstances, it's the only solution that you can come to conclusion with in regards to your person. So we'll go ahead and pull from the regular tarot. We'll look at the past energy, current energy, and the future energy. Or the forthcoming energy. Okay. For Scorpio. Alright, so Devil card in your past energy, Queen of Cups, the Lovers, and the Ten of Wands. In your current energy, we have the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Page of Wands. In your forthcoming energy, we have the Nine of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Temperance card, and the Queen of Swords. So bottom deck we have the Emperor. So this is something that you're standing firm in. I feel like you are definitely gonna stand your ground on whatever conflict or situation you and your person are enduring or going through. In your past energy, the Devil, the Queen of Cups, the Lovers, and the Ten of Wands. So I definitely feel like you maybe let your guard down. I feel like someone maybe betrayed your trust. Definitely it's something that's been weighing heavily on you with the Ten of Wands. I feel like it's something that you've been trying to push past, overcome, and it's just been a load on you. It's something that's very stressful, something that you definitely felt like you were getting the short end of the stick in this situation. So in your current energy, I have the Knight of Pentacles, King of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Page of Wands. So I definitely feel like you definitely put, there was at one point, maybe currently you were feeling like, you're definitely reliable, dependable, kind, generous, loving. I feel like you're definitely getting cut into the truth. You're definitely not taking any more lies or BS. You're being a little cold. Maybe you're currently being a little cold, abrasive, rigid towards a situation, or maybe you've gotten some type of information or knowledge of something that's made you, tense, hardened. And maybe at one point you were very loving and gentle, and now you seem rigid and very cold. I feel like with this information that you came to knowledge of, it definitely made you look at things at a different perspective. It made you feel like you had to start a new path on your own. Maybe this is something that's been, like I said, very burdensome and weighing heavily on you. In the forthcoming energy, I have the Nine of Swords. So it's definitely something that you're going to be going through. It's definitely going to be causing some emotional conflict, some emotional your emotions are going to be maybe feeling a little bit out of control. I feel like there is some type of there is some type of beginning. I feel like it's a beginning in a relationship, but it's also maybe coming to terms in a relationship. Definitely putting your foot down and sticking to your beliefs and just cutting through all the BS and only accepting facts and the truth and not any and none and no less. So that's what I see for you, Scorpio, and using the regular tarot. So we'll go ahead and pull 2 angel messages for you, and then we'll get some advice from the KAWAII tarot. So what angels, what messages do we have for Scorpio at this moment? That one just flew out. Okay, so we have 5 of Ariel, 1 more spirit. Okay, so the High Priestess. At the bottom of the deck we have King of Gabrielle. Keep your eyes on the big picture. Leave the details to others. Experience that leads to success. Genuine concern for others. So definitely reaching out and maybe you're not having to do, whatever heartbreak or whatever betrayal that you're trying to get past and heal from. It's definitely something that you can share with family members that can help you get through this. You don't have to do it alone. So the 5 of Ariel is you needed to go through your current challenges alone. I just said that. It's crazy. Help is nearby. Negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies. That's so weird. I'm just like, okay. The High Priestess. Powerful psychic insights, reflection, and meditation that provides valuable information. Be at peace, like I said. Coming to terms with things, trying to, definitely don't have to do this alone. I had just said that. That's so crazy. Okay, so let's see what advice we can get for you, Scorpio, using the KAWAII tarot. Okay, so Spirit, what advice can we get for Scorpio in regards to love or the person they're dealing with? These cards, let me just tell you about these cards real quick before I get there. The pictures are really cute in the KAWAII deck, but they're very slippery. I almost feel like they are playing card material, but they are just so slippery. So it's like, you can bend them any way you want, but they still just glide. They're a little. I feel like they're a little too slick. They almost feel plasticky. So we'll see how they get through time. But there are definitely some cards that they just slide right. They just seem to slide right out of your hand. Very, very hard to shuffle. Not hard to shuffle, but definitely hard to maintain, if that makes sense. All right, so let's see. Back to the reading. What advice can we give for Scorpio and the person they're dealing with? And maybe it's the nails too. I didn't really think about that. 4 of Wands, 9 of Cups, Page of Wands, which we had got up here, so it's repeating itself, and the 9 of Swords in reverse, and the 8 of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. So definitely walking away from a situation that could be a little deterring to your well-being. Something that's gonna create high stress, conflict, mental conflict, emotional baggage. It's going to be something that's very burdensome. It's, and stress definitely harms the body. So I feel like with the 4 of Wands, you are definitely, I'll just go ahead and read what the KAWAII deck, how they interpret it, because they interpret it a little different. So we'll see what the 4 of Wands is in their aspects, in their interpretation. I don't know why I said aspect. Oh, okay. All right. Let's see. 4 of Wands. So the 4 of Wands comes up when you have finished at one stage of a major project. It represents a small and humble celebration. The 4 of Wands is not the sign of an end, but rather of a break. You still have work ahead to achieve your goals, but this card suggests that you deserve to acknowledge that you have done a lot so far. So it can also be a symbol of marriage. Because marriage is seen as the completion of the first stage of a relationship, the Four of Wands can symbolize an important milestone at work or in your home. With the foundation laid, it's time to re-energize yourself while enjoying the joy of your fresh beginning. This card represents the need to get a clean start. Forget about the setbacks of the past and focus on your present and future. So, whatever, like I said, letting go of what's something that, you can't change or necessarily control at this point. So definitely just looking forward despite the pain that it causes, or despite the pain that you're going through. Just definitely keep optimistic about what's coming for you, or what's coming towards you in the future. Okay, so the Nine of Cups. Okay, so it is a card of relationships. People who receive the Nine of Cups in a reading usually have relationships in which they give plenty and receive plenty back. In an advice reading, this card can suggest that you reach out to family and friends if you need help feeling abundant or loved. They may be more likely to help by providing emotional rather than financial support because of the nature of cups. So like I said, and like this card says, definitely reach out to people. You don't have to do whatever you're going through by yourself, Scorpio. So Page of Wands, that's definitely taking a youthful approach, maybe just trying to stay optimistic and be energetic in regards to your life period. Not letting things weigh you down, and definitely, maintaining maintaining yourself and your own well-being. So with the Six of Swords, I'm sorry, it's the Nine of Swords in reverse. Let's see what the Nine of Swords in reverse is. Beating yourself up, seeking help, again seeking help, and suffering. So, suffering. The Nine of Swords reverse can come up at a time when you're beating yourself up about something that happened in the past. It's time to let go. This card reverse can also show up after you've sought help for the worrying you have been experiencing. It is a sign that the troubles will soon wane. On the other hand, the Nine of Swords can appear in a reading when you are needlessly suffering and should find help, whether it's professional help or confiding in a friend or family member. So, whatever you're enduring, Scorpio, you don't have to do it alone. So that's just the main message for you in this reading. Definitely, whatever you're going through, don't do it alone. Definitely reach out to people. You'll be surprised who has some very helpful advice, who's probably experienced the same things in their own life, and can give you a different perspective on how to approach it and overcome it. So that's what I see for you, Scorpio. I hope it gets better for y'all, and I hope it resonated. Let me know. God bless.